pusong handang makipagsakayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsakayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsakayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsakayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan.
Good afternoon, basketball fans. We are coming to you live from the beautiful Nagorno Gymnasium here in the rice capital of the Philippines, Nueva, Ecija, as we bring you Friday Hoops in our President's Cup Season 2025. It is our game at hand, Manila taking on Taguig. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nico Aaron at your service, and it's a pleasure for me to bring you all the action this afternoon in NBL President's Cup. We bring you a triple header this Friday, and to open things up, we have Taguig and Manila going at it. But let's take a look at our team standings. First, it is Camsur at 6-2. They are tied with Pampanga at 6-2. Santa Rosa 5-3, Pangasinan 3-6, and Manila at 2-7. So Camsur and Pampanga leading the way in Group A, and then in Group B, it's Taguig at 8 wins and only 1 defeat. Still top of the pack. Sunod dyan, Zambales, Nueva Ecija, Quezon City, and then Cavite. So Taguig reclaiming that first top seed in Group B, and a lot of action to look forward to here in the NBL. And both of these teams really hungry to win this game. Let's talk about Taguig though. They're on a winning streak because of this tough tussle. 121-111 was the recent game. What a win. They had a 10-point victory, a close one against Santa Rosa. They had excellent 3-point field goals at 6 out of 7, and then 22 free throws and 71 points in the paint. So big numbers for them inside that paint, along with their second chance points. Talking about the number 1 ranked Taguig City Generals. So they want to continue their winning streak. But let's talk about this team on the other side of the fence. Manila MLB, they're hungry to get another win here. Although a commendable performance against Nueva Ecija, just falling a bit short. 111-119 was the score there. They did well in the bench points, but they were out-rebounded by plus 20 of Nueva Ecija. And then their 3-point field goals, it was close, but they'll need more of that if they want to keep in par with Taguig here today. So a lot of stories to tell. Taguig and Manila when we return. Friday Hoops here in the NBL President's Cup.
afternoon and welcome to our Friday.
Skillful and fair competition, and good sportsmanship in every moment. Keep everyone healthy, guided, and in every moment. Keep everyone healthy, guided, and focused on giving their best. May the games be played with respect, humility, and unity, reflecting the spirit of teamwork and grace. Amen.
Please remain standing to honor the team's hymn. First to sing the Manila hymn, Manila MLB.
Lungsod naming mahal, tampok ng silanganan, patungo sa kaunlaran at kaligayahan. Nasa Kanya ang pangarap, tulong lakas pag-unlad ang may nilay, tanging perlas ng bayan ngayon bukas. Maynila, oh Maynila, dalhin mo ang bandila. Maynila, oh Maynila, itanggal itong bansa.
Thank you very much, Manila MLB. And to render the Taguig City hymn, the Taguig Generals.
Bayang pinagpala ng dakilang lumikha, may bagong pag-asa sa hangaring dakila, sa mahal kong bayan. Ialay nating lahat, tapat na paglilingkod, Taguig ay sasagana. Taguig, magmaliw man ang lahat, di ka malilimot. Bayan kong sakal bilag, sa iyo ko nadarama. Taguig ay paunlarin ang aming hangarin. Bayan kong Taguig, wala kang pagmamalim. Taguig.
Thank you very much, Taguig Generals. You may now be seated, both teams to the center court for the sportsmanship handshake. Let's get it started, mga ka-NBL. Here's the starting five for Manila MLB. Center number 8 from Tondo, John Davidson. Starting at guard number 9 from Pandacan, Christian Daguro. Power forward number 12 from Tondo, Juanito Lebron. Point guard number 6 also from Tondo, Mark Yu. Shooting guard number 85 the playing coach from Masangkay, Harms Wee. First assistant coach is Roy Kayanan. Now for the NBL 5-time champions, Taguig Generals. Point guard number 97 from Bagong Bayan, Speedy Harvey Subrabas. Center number 37 from Pitogo, Jackie Tolentino. Starting at guard number 24 from Bambang, Coco Tanshoko. Forward number 13 from South Signal, Mark John Gabiran. Power forward number 0 from Central Bikutan, LJ Mayo. Taguig Generals is led by Bing Victoria. First assistant coach, Luke Tumbatu.
All right, starting lineups for both squads. For Taguig, it is Subrabas, Tansioco, Tolentino, Gabiran, and Natividad. For Manila, you have Harmon Huy, and the rest of the tier. Talking about Manila MLB, looking to get their second win in this tournament. And for Taguig, they want to keep their 2-game winning streak alive and get their 9th. So who will come out today and who will start strong? We bring you Friday Hoops here in the NBL President's Cup Season 2025. It is Taguig and Manila opening things up in our Friday triple header. And good afternoon, everyone. Those of you just joining us, my name is Nico Aaron, and I am more than thrilled to bring you all the action from here at the rice capital of the Philippines, Nueva Ecija, inside the Nagaño Gymnasium in San Leonardo. We bring you Friday Hoops in the NBL. Both of these teams, their second meeting of this cup, as Tansioco is called for too many steps on that one. A little bit too excited there, but of course Taguig, after that loss from Kamsur, it was like a wake-up call for them. Talking to their coaching staff, from that point on, they wanted to sharpen things up and get themselves back in that top seed, which they are at now, that 8-1. Huy will take his first shot. No good. So that game really was a wake-up call for the Generals, as Tansioco starts things off with a 3-pointer. And from that point on, Taguig has been on a hot 2-game winning streak, reminding us why they are the #1 seed in their group. And Manila, they are eyeing win number 2 here, looking to develop better habits and continue to fight. But it is LJ Mayo. Second bucket for Taguig, 5 straight points for the Generals. And this team is known for scoring big numbers. Of course, led by Coach Benito Victoria and the rest of the coaching staff wanting to get back that championship medal. As Mark Yu makes his first point, Manila is also on the board. The previous game for Manila, it was against Nueva Ecija. That was a close one though, 111-119. They played well there, and they would want to carry on that good momentum from that game into this one. But they're going to have to do it against Taguig, which is hungry to stay on top. Good move inside. Davidson is boxed out and fouled on the rebound. So Manila's recent game, they had 16 threes. Talking about Manila, and this guy has been key, Mark Yu, for Manila. And Taguig as well, able to spread the floor with their 3-point shooting. Still a lot of basketball here. First quarter, Huy will take it, same spot, a little short there. Davidson picks it up though. Rebounded by Mayo. Subrabas. Tansioco, same spot, same result. 2 back-to-back threes for Coco. Quick attack for Manila. Subrabas finds Coco again. Almost. Good rebound though. And Taguig will find themselves at the free throw line. Take a look at that one again. Second straight triple for Coco Tansioko. And that's something he used to do. I used to be teammates with this guy, Coco Tansioko, and we had this basketball club before. That's been a sweet spot ever since. Being his point guard that time, I would always swing it to him there. And he's always been working on that three-point shot. So good to see him starting off strong in this one. Gives Taguig double digits already. They are at 12. Of course, assistant coaches for Taguig, you have Lou Gatumbato, Ricky Reyes, Christopher Villamayor, Robin Lucena, Rolf Alcantara, Harold Santa Cruz, Alvin Gray. And all of them really looking to get that championship back with the Generals. And so far, so good this season. Mayo, free throw line J, that's money. LJ Mayo, the first Blaze 3 of the game. It is now an 11-point lead for the Generals. And the way they're playing right now, this is how Taguig really wants to run their offense. High-octane, fast-paced offense. As Coco is able to draw himself on the line, he will go and take 2 free throws. Talking about Coco Tansioko, the Taguig native.
Adrian Badon comes in for Juanito Lebron.
We got early substitutions. LeBron checking out.
Coco Tansioko.
And Coco Tansioko used to train with this guy over at Filipino Basketball Academy. Shout out to Coach Bernard Barcinilia, one of our coaches there, alongside Heinrich Aaron Quintong, one of our teammates before. So it's good to see Coco now in action for Taguig. 8 points for him now. Good start. And Taguig's recent match, they also had a very good win there. Free throw line J is good. Gatchalian showcasing his mid-range. The big boy can shoot. Man-to-man defense now. I'm sorry, that's a 3-2 for Manila. Changing things up here. Wow, that's a good stop for Manila MLB. Great adjustment there, changing up their defensive tactics, forcing Taguig to turn over. Hui will take a long range. Still finding his rhythm early in the first. Mayo wants to run, finds Coco, that's good. Another Blaze 3 for Taguig. The Mayo to Tansioko connection working early. Harmon, long range, no good. Tansioko, goodbye, all by himself. And that is back-to-back Blaze 3s for Taguig, already at 23 big points, talking about the Generals. And to those of you who have been following the NBL, this is how they really want to play, and I'm talking about Taguig. High-octane, fast offense, and that is why Manila is forced to call a timeout. We got a coach's challenge on the last out-of-bounds play. 23-6 is our score. We got a head coach's challenge.
As reviewed from the replay center, the challenge made by Manila was successful. Last touch, John Gabiran. Manila ball.
Let's take a look at that one once again. Challenge successful. That was worth it for Manila, as the ball will stay, or will go back to the MLB rather. Good challenge there, successful challenge for Manila. So could that be a big momentum swing for them here in the first? Good feed inside, and it is last touch by Taguig. You're also watching us on pusupi.com, Aliu Channel 23, of course on Smart Sports. We bring you NBL Friday Hoops. This is our first one of our triple header. Good stop for Taguig. So Brabas wants to run. They swing it back to Coco. He'll try again, in and out. Ball will stay with Taguig though, and we got some notable players who are out in today's game. For Taguig, it is Eldeberto Pragoso, suspended. And then we also have other key players who are not playing right now for the Generals. Lester Galoy inflamed Achilles. And then also, of course, Lontok attending to family matters right now. So a bit short-handed talking about the Taguig City Generals in today's game. But they will not let that phase them here. So far, so good for the Generals. Manila back to a 3-2 defense. Mid-range J, no good. Offensive rebounding has also been key for Taguig here. They've been so successful all throughout this tournament. As Sobrabas hits the jumper. Taguig's been a very good offensive rebounding team. In that game against Kamsur, it was a back and forth rebound battle. And that's what makes them a very good team here. Good rebound by Davidson using the glass. And the big man showing some fight. 15 points is the deficit between both of these squads. Manila and Taguig. The first time these two teams met, Taguig won that by a landslide. And here Manila wants to make it different. They want to get some revenge. And they're still within striking distance. Mark Yu lizarding his way in, and he was rewarded with 2 shots.
Pushing well, number 13. Mark Gaviran is first.
You got fresh legs coming in for Taguig. Tonshoko is out, Tolentino is out. We got fresh legs coming in for Taguig, as Mark Yu is set to make 2 shots. He goes 1 for 2. So that recent game, constant contributor, talking about Mark Christian Yu versus Taguig. 13 points and 5 rebounds in their recent outing, or their last meeting rather, against the Taguig City Generals. And he wants to use more of that in today's game if they want to fight back. Mark Yu has been their steady contributor for Manila MLB. Castro, no good. Offensive rebound for J.M. Agustin, and that has been the calling card for Agustin, the offensive rebounding. Mark Yu, good defense by Completo. Natividad is on the run. Oh, met up top. And Manila wants to talk things over. Let's take a look at that one. Natividad thought he had it all the way, but Manila had other plans. And they will call timeout. 27-12 is our score. Back to live action here in the NBL, and this was their first round meeting I talked about earlier. Utterly annihilation, 184-76. The gap in that game was huge. So this game for Manila, they really want to bounce back and get revenge here on Taguig. They don't want to make it that big of a deficit. And for Manila, they want to get a win here over the Generals. That was one of the Generals' highest scoring outputs this season, 184 points in their first meeting against Manila. So MLB of Manila, they want to bounce back here and earn some respect in this one, and they got a chance to do so. It's still very early. We know Manila plays with a lot of heart, of course led by Harmon Hui, Mark Yu, and the rest of the MLB. Halfway point of the first quarter. It is our first game of our Friday triple header. To everyone joining us, I am Nico Aaron, your anchorman for today, and I am so pleased to bring you the NBL President's Cup action. Got a triple header for you here in Nueva Ecija. Taguig and Manila going at it as our first game of the day. You're also watching us on pusupi.com, Aleo Channel 23, and all the social media platforms of the NBL. And JM Agustin will go to the line for 2 free throws. One of the hustle players for Taguig. He does the dirty work for the Generals. And that's what makes him such a key piece for the #1 ranked team right now. And head coach Benito Victoria of Taguig. 1 for 2 though for Agustin. 3-minute mark here in the first. It is a 16-point lead for the number one ranked team, Taguig. They are employing now a high 2-2-1 defense, really forcing Manila problems. Natividad 3-on-1 fast break goes to Agustin. He makes that one. Blaze 3 for JM Agustin. The third Blaze 3 right now for Taguig. 2-2-1 pressure for Taguig continues. And that's what I said, it forces turnovers. When you're a team that applies 2-2-1, you really want to force the point guards to give it to their bigs early. And it's been successful so far for the Generals. Santos gives a pick. Natividad swings it. 10 on the clock for Taguig. Castro in and out. Mark Yu wants to run. Dishes it inside to Chua. Good find. Mark Yu to Ralph Chua. They connect once again. Manila trying to trim this lead down. Good news for them, it's still very early. Natividad mid-range J. No good. Chance for a 2-for-1 for Manila MLB. And talking about Manila, they had a good game against Nueva Ecija. Just coming up a bit short there, but it was a respectable outing for the MLB in the recent game against Nueva Ecija.
Offensive foul, number 1, Mike Del Carmen.
Let's take a look at this one.
14 foul.
Offensive foul called here.
Coming in for Red Mark Dizon comes in.
Dizon checks in for the first time in the ballgame. Del Carmen will take a breather. As we approach the 2-minute mark here in the first, it has been all Taguig so far, really dictating the pace already in the first quarter. Natividad takes it strong to the post. Lead is at 19 for Taguig. Mark Yu trying to use the Paraiso pick. What is he gonna do? Takes it all the way, is blocked. Oh, Taguig turns it over though. Chua, strong to the cup. Blaze 3 for Ralph Chua. And he's been known for a lot of Blaze 3s this tournament. Plays really fast, Ralph Chua. Still a 16-point lead for the #1 ranked team, Taguig. Completo trying to go DHO. Tries to attack the mismatch. Oh, good defense. Manila with a stop. Back and forth. Lazaro checking in for the first time in this ball game. Checking in for Mark Yu. Take a look at that. Completo. Good block from behind. And then the answer by Completo on the other end. He says, I'll take that one back. It is still a 16-point ball game here in the first. Taguig, if they win this, they're looking to go at 9-1. Looking to stay at the #1 seed in the group. And for Manila, they want to get their second win. And if they could win this, it would be very meaningful, especially because of their recent meeting with, you see on your screens right now, head coach Benito Victoria and the Taguig City Generals. Coach Benito Victoria really sharpened the tools of his players after that loss against Kamsur. From that point forward, they look sharper, they look better. They did not want that to happen again. You know, the thing with Taguig, after those championships, kind of went of a cold streak, but they still looked strong. That championship medal still looked like it was there with them. And that's something they want to get back in this season. They could regain the crown and taste that gold again. It would mean a lot for Taguig and the Generals. And so far, it's been great for them. They're currently at 8-1. So they want to get back in the championship as long as they stay on top. So we're having some reviews here from our referees, trying to verify something here. Trying to take a look. From my angle, they are looking at the possession. Who had the last touch? And I'd like to give a shout out to everybody watching us here on Alio Channel 23. Of course, on the NBL live stream platforms, NBL Pilipinas on YouTube and Facebook. And to everybody watching, happy Friday. This is one way to open your weekend. You got 16 seconds on the clock. Action resumes here. And it's a 16-point ball game. Manila ball. They get it to the high post. Completo read that. Manila keeps it alive. Chua. Oh, he's denied again. Natividad wants to run. Goes to Castro. Inside Completo. And that just looked like what we used to do in high school. The three-man weave, as you call it. Taguig capitalizing on that. D-zone at the buzzer. No good. And after 10 minutes of action, it is the Taguig City Generals with a commanding 18-point lead at the end of the second quarter when we return.
Start the day with Guapo Essentials. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% guapo vibes. Glutimax Men. Lakas makagwapo.
We bring you the WNBL Rising Stars 18 under and 25 under local qualifying leg. And we are still open for local organizers. For interested parties, just message the NBL FB page or the number on your screens right now, as the women are set to make her story this coming February. Wow, that is a lot to look forward to. I'm excited for that. You know, women's hoops in the Philippines has been on a rise. So to have the WNBL in February, that would be amazing. Let's see the women make their mark. And it's the females' time to write her story this February in the WNBL. And now we go back to live action. It is the second quarter. Manila and Taguig here in our Friday Hoops triple header action in NBL President's Cup. Nico Aaron, your anchorman for today. And we are coming to you from here inside the Nagaño Gymnasium in the beautiful San Leonardo, the rice capital of the Philippines in Nueva Ecija. And what a game it has been so far. Manila and Taguig. Taguig has started strong, really dictating the pace from the opening quarter. It is now Manila trying to claw themselves back. They've had a good run though. Still within striking distance, talking about Manila. Mark Yu has been solid for them so far. He's back on the floor. And Davidson is just called for too many steps.
Mike Sampurna coming in for Fidel Castro.
Castro checks out. We got Mike Sampurna. He's back. The former MVP of the league. Back suiting up for Taguig. Looking to bring back the championship to his home crowd. He has the rock. 7 to work with for Taguig. Natividad in and out, but it goes in. Lead is back to 17. Mark Yu trying to use the pick here. Attacks mid. Swings it out. Chua mid-range J off the glass. The bank is still open. Rob Chua puts himself on the board. He has another point. Manila still sticking with their 3-2 zone. Really putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers of Taguig. Completo in and out. And ball will go back. It will stay with Taguig rather. They have 14 to work with. Sampurna in the ball game. Completo looks to attack. He is fouled inside. Of course, David Completo, another one of the main players, the key cogs for the Taguig City Generals. And he's been solid in that first meeting they had. He really stood out in that game against Manila MLB. And once he gets his rhythm going for Taguig, he's a steady big man for the Generals. And right on cue, as I say that, he scores his first bucket of the ball game. David Completo getting himself on the board. Turnover by Manila. Natividad all the way. Goodbye. Another blaze 3 for Taguig. And now they have their biggest lead of the contest at 20 points. As we have another foul on the floor. Taguig City really capitalizing on these blaze threes. as Chua
Ian Rosana coming in for Nueva.
will go back
Santos.
to the free throw line.
2 free throws. Rob Chua.
Rob Chua, one of the steady players for Manila MLB. As Luciana checks in for Taguig. Taguig, and if you're just joining us, Taguig short-handed in this game. No Pragoso, suspended. No Galoy, he inflamed his Achilles. And Lontok is attending to family matters here, so a very short-handed Taguig City Generals. But so far, they've been able to hold the fort. Completo, he's double-teamed on the inside. Sampurna says, allow me to pick up the pieces. Mike Sampurna. Welcome back. Lead is back to 20 for Taguig. Lebron has it. 7 to work with for Manila. And the foul on the floor. And knowing Manila, this team, yes, they're down by 20, but we've seen them come back from bigger leads than this. Let's take a look at this foul right here. On the screen, it was that elbow when he set that screen there. So for players watching, if you're going to set a screen for your point guard, just make sure you don't put that elbow in. The referees are sharp to notice that one. You're also watching us on pusupi.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Completo. No good. Out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Generals. LJ Mayo checking back in for Completo. As we got a timeout on the floor. We have another coach's challenge on the out-of-bounds play here by Manila MLB. So timeout on the floor. 20-point lead for Taguig.
As reviewed from the replay center, the challenge made by Manila LMB was unsuccessful. Last touch on Rob Chua. Ball possession, Taguig Generals.
So unsuccessful head coach's challenge this time for Manila MLB. So this is what they were contesting on the recent timeout. Last touch. They say it is off Rob Chua. So ball will stay with the Generals. 12 to shoot for Taguig. Mayo swings it. Agustin will take it strong to the cup. Offensive foul this time is called on Taguig. So Manila able to get possession back. Offensive foul on number 88.
Second team foul.
Rusiana, second team foul for Taguig. So Manila able to get Taguig in the foul trouble, but they're gonna have to convert if they want to get back in this ball game. Mark Yu swings it. Not that time. Sampurna gets the defensive rebound rather. Inside to Luciana. Back to Luciana inside. Kicks it out to Mike. Oh, almost. Mark Yu on the run. He'll take it all the way in and out. He's been trying to get that quick offensive layup in. As it's another place three. JM Agustin. As Taguig now has 47 big points. And this is also their biggest lead of the game at 23 points. As Rob Chua is fouled. Basket counts and one for Rob Chua. And Sampurna called for his first foul. And we'd like to give a huge shout out as Rob Chua goes at the line for two. Huge shout out to our NBL Pilipinas president, our very supportive Miss Rose Montreal. Thank you so much for watching us, ma'am, and for your continuous support of the NBL Pilipinas. So thank you so much. And we hope a speedy recovery for you, Miss Rose, and get well soon. We hope to see you at the venue soon, and thank you very much for your continuous support here in the NBL. This league has been a very good avenue for a lot of players to showcase their potential, especially the homegrown talents here in the league. So this league is a league with purpose to really develop the homegrown talents here in the Philippines, because we are such a basketball-loving nation. As Roshana is at the line for two. And now Taguig is at 49 points. Lead is back at their biggest so far at 23 points. Another stop for Taguig. Mayo goes up top, and he finds Kapitan Mike. Mike Sampurna. He says, let me show you what I could do up top. Now at 26 big points, the biggest lead for Taguig. Sampurna says goodbye. And Manila. Back-to-back blaze threes for Mike Sampurna. So the alley-oop. And then this blaze three. Give them a salute while you're at it, Mike. 54 points now for Taguig. Their biggest lead so far. 55 points now because of that blaze three. So 29-point lead for the Generals. And this has been the way they always played. Quick, high-octane offense, talking about Taguig. It's now Manila trying to play catch-up. Now they got a lot to look forward to here. Talking about Manila in this tournament. Nearing the halfway point here in the second. Harmon Huy is back in the game. Still trying to find his rhythm. Rob Chua gets it to go. And he has been playing well so far. Trying to inch Manila back. Manila sticking with their high 3-2 defense. As Coco is back in the game, Coco Tancioko. Started off that first quarter well. And we got a blocking foul. And Coco Tancioko back at the free throw line. He started this game with 2 threes. Was unable to hit that one. And once again, to everyone just joining us on all our live stream platforms, thank you very much. You were watching the NBL on Aliw Channel 23, on thepusup.com, and of course on the YouTube and Facebook live streams of NBL Pilipinas. And my name is Nico Aaron, your anchorman for all of our games this Friday here in Nueva Ecija. Bring you a stacked triple header. And this is the first of 3. Lebron and Mayo going at it. Well, 27 points is the lead for Taguig. Their biggest was at 29.
Shot clock 14 seconds.
14 on the clock. Harmon Huy will try another one. No good. Trying to find his rhythm here. And we know when he starts clicking, he can make that shot. Harmon Huy has been one of the key players for Manila MLB. Sampurna, he gets it back. Swings it out to Coco. They give it to LJ. That's cash money. LJ Mayo. And it's good to see him get it from the 3-point line now, because he's been known for his slashing. As Harmon Huy,
3 points.
he hits his first 3.
Place 3, LJ Mayo.
But a quick answer by LJ Mayo with that place 3. So Harmon Huy now finally getting himself on the board. Let's see if he could continue that rhythm. He'll try another one. Too strong. It is a 30-point lead for Taguig. And Harmon Huy hitting that 3 earlier, looking to give Manila that needed momentum. Tansioko swings it to Sampurna. Rusiana is fouled on the inside. And now this is the biggest lead for Taguig at 30 points. As we have substitutions, Rusiana is out. And we got a timeout on the floor. Coach Benito Victoria and the Taguig City Generals want to talk things over. More action when we return. Back to live action here in NBL Pilipinas, ready to take over. That is LJ Mayo versus Santa Rosa. He had a big game in that one. And it's good to see guys like LJ Mayo, one of the main vets and the leaders of this Taguig team, really making their mark and finding their rhythm for Taguig. We know the depth of this team. Coco swings it to Tolentino. Short, gets his own miss. And the big man scores from the inside. Taguig has a plethora of big men. They have David Completo, then they have Tolentino. As Harmon Huy will try another. Too strong. Insha. Oh, he had an open shot there. Looked to pass it up. He wanted to go up top. It is now a 32-point lead for Taguig, their biggest one now in this contest. As we approach the 2-minute mark here in the second quarter. Ecija is called for too many steps. That's a traveling. Manila MLB trying to find their rhythm here. It's been all Taguig really dictating the pace. Harmond, he hit a 3 earlier. And Coco says goodbye all alone. Another Blaze 3 for Taguig City. And Mike Sampurna feeding his comrades. Oh, and one bucket. Mike Del Carmen. Quick answer there. Splitting the defense and getting that mid-range J. Using the glass. Mike Del Carmen at the bonus. This guy has been also one of the key cogs for Manila. If they could get him going as well, it would be big for them. Manila sticking to their 3-2 zone. Harmon gets the steal. Gives it to Del Carmen. He wants to attack. Davidson is blocked. Taguig, they want to keep on running. Mike is fouled. And he will go to the line for 2. As Manila already in the penalty here in the first. Gatchalian checking in for Manila. And Davidson, he'll take a breather. So at the line right now is the returning Mike Sampurna. You know, I actually had the chance to talk to this guy before the game. And he told me how much he enjoys suiting up for Taguig once again. You know, really playing for his squad. As you see, Edsel Galoy right now supporting his squad. Inflamed Achilles for him. Edsel Galoy not suiting up with that inflamed Achilles for Taguig. And he's at the venue, you saw on your screens earlier, really supporting his squad. And so far, so good still for Taguig. Of course, they would be much better with Edsel Galoy and his services. But not suiting up for his squad today, as Mike Sampurna looking to go 2 for 2 here. I had the chance to talk to this man earlier, and he just expressed to me how much he loves being back, suiting up for Taguig. You know, it's been that quest for gold once again for the Generals. And he even told me he is still actually an enlisted Philippine Army personnel. So to be able to be enlisted in the Army and also play at the same time, it means a lot to him. Sabi nga niya sa akin, after duty, kain agad and then tulog. Prepare for the game. So you see the hard work that Mike Sampurna puts in to represent Taguig City. And it's good to see him back on the floor in their quest to get that gold back. And as I say that, Mike Sampurna right on cue, another Blaze 3. And it is now a 37-point margin. The biggest so far in this game. Ecija says, let me make that 39. As he runs into the cameraman. LJ Mayo gets the rebound. Ecija swings it to Coco. Good ball movement for Taguig. Ecija, no good. Manila, they want to slow things down. Taguig now at 74 big points. Harmon will try again. Off the glass, Harmon, hooy! And he says the bank is open on a Friday afternoon. That's his second three-pointer. Talking about hooy. Looking to bring back Manila in this one. And the lead is at 37. Offensive foul.
Timeout on the floor. There's a challenge.
And we got another timeout on the floor. It is the Taguig Generals now, Coach Benito Victoria wanting to challenge things.
As reviewed from the replay center, the challenge made by Taguig Generals was successful. No foul on Jexter Tolentino. Ball possession, Taguig Generals.
And successful challenge for head coach Benito Victoria and the rest of the coaching staff of Taguig on this play. It is a successful challenge. No foul called there, says the referee. So ball will stay with Taguig. So good challenge there. They have possession. Sampurna. Mike swings it to Coco. Same spot. Same result. Coco Tansioko. But this time it is a long two. Harmon at the buzzer.
Halftime scoring, Taguig Generals 76.
And at halftime, it is the Taguig Generals with a big 76-point mark. So halftime stats and more when we return.
Start the day with Guapo Essentials. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% guapo vibes. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo.
isa sa pinakadahilan ko din talaga yung makatulong pa ako ulit sa Taguig Generals at yung role ko na ginagawa ko dati, ma-apply ko ulit dito. And maraming salamat din talaga sa tiwala ng mga coaches, ng mga teammates ko na nagtitiwala pa rin hanggang ngayon para makapaglaro at makabalik dito sa Taguig Generals. Doon sa unit namin sa Army, sa Seymour PA, pinayagan naman ako nung mga seniors ko, lalo na yung battalion commander namin, si Lieutenant Colonel Sir Taguig. Maraming salamat. Yun. At sabi naman nila yung mga responsibility at duties ko sa unit, wag ko lang pabayaan. Lalong-lalo na dito sa Taguig Generals, at least na nagagampanan ko naman, kung nakakapag-ensayo pa rin naman. Maraming salamat talaga sa unit ko. At maraming salamat pa rin sa sumusuporta sa Taguig Generals. Lalong-lalo na sa mga taga-Taguig. Maraming salamat sa walang sawang suporta. Lalong-lalo na sa buting naming mayora na si Lani Cayetano.
We are back, and at a halftime, it is 76-37. The biggest lead right now for Taguig, and they have dictated the pace so far in the first 2 quarters of our opening game here in the Friday triple header. Taguig really looking sharp, and Manila wanting to come back. As we take a look at our halftime stats, 54% field goal shooting for Taguig, 36 rebounds, so they're a plus 16 over Manila. And this is what stands out to me, the 21 assists for Taguig compared to Manila's 7. So Taguig really doing a good job in sharing the rock, and that is why they have 39 fast break points. So Taguig really dictating the pace in today's game, as Coco Tansioko leads the way for Taguig at 19 points. And for the other side, Manila, Rob Chua with 13, and the rest of our leading scorers. As we are about to open up the second half of action here in our first game of our Friday triple header, Manila and Taguig. So to everyone joining us, good afternoon. We are still here inside the beautiful San Leonardo in Nueva Ecija, the Nagano Gymnasium. From here of the rice capital of the Philippines in Nueva Ecija. My name is Nico Aaron, bringing you all the action as your anchorman for our Friday triple header, alongside the rest of our NBL production team and crew. Manila and Taguig, second half of action. And Manila looking to get their second win of this tournament, while Taguig wants to stay on top and get win number 9, talking about the Generals. As Fidel Castro starts things off here in the second half. It has been a lot of blaze threes, talking about the Taguig City Generals in that first half, really pushing the pace. Tolentino swings it to Gabiran. And Tolentino picks up that air ball from Ecija. He picks up the pieces. He'll attack Ecija. Gives it. Oh, give and go action. Working in the paint. Oh, the physicality inside. Mark Yu rewarded with 2 foul shots.
Well, number 30, PJ Echa's first team foul. 2 free throws, Mark Yu.
As Mark Yu at the line for 2, he has been another steady piece for Manila MLB. Alongside Harms Hui. Both of them and the rest of Manila MLB, they want to come out with a respectable performance here. Of course, they want to get the win as well, but they have a lot to claw from. And for just a quick recap, in the first meeting between these two teams, Taguig and Manila, Taguig won that game 184 to 76. So for Manila, it's all about getting revenge, you know, earning the respect, and of course, trying to do that with a win here. They're gonna try to claw back this 41-point deficit that Taguig has already established. But we know Manila, they play with a lot of heart. Talking about Manila, a lot of heart, a lot of might. They want to fight back here. Oh, Juanito Lebron gets himself on the board after that strong move. The steady big for Manila. LJ Mayo, one of the main leaders. He's been playing well so far for Taguig, and he scores another one. LJ Mayo. Oh, quick exchange. Blaze 3 from Mike Del Carmen. Good to see him contributing as well. Blaze 3-pointer here. You know, Manila has the potential to be a good team on the fast break. It's just more of really finding their rhythm and starting off strong in the first quarter and the second quarter. Because we know this team, they have the youth, they have the skills to perform, and they're a young team as well, talking about Manila. So if they could get their fast breaks clicking and their chemistry going, they could be a better team. Ecija, 3 to work with. In and out. Good defense by Manila. But Taguig quickly gets that one back. Good defense by Gabiran. Tries to play bully ball. The physicality inside. You know, I just want to talk about this. The level of play in the Philippines. You talk about basketball styles. As Arce checks back in for Manila. Paraiso will take a breather. So talking about the style of basketball in the Philippines, we Filipinos were known for having a very physical brand of basketball, you know. From guard to center, it's just a physical game all throughout. And we know the game has evolved through time, but one of the trademarks of Philippine basketball has been the physicality. And that's a good sign because it shows that the players really want to penetrate the basket. And we don't back down from the challenge, you know, despite other countries being more advantaged in terms of height. If there's one thing the Filipinos are going to bring in basketball, that's the physicality and the heart. And that's what you see here in the NBL, you know, really showcasing the physicality and the high-octane, quick offense. It's how Filipinos like to play their basketball. That's what we bring to Asian hoops. And of course, speaking of hoops, the WNBL also coming your way this February. The women are going to make their mark, and they're going to write their story, her story rather, in the WNBL coming to you in February. So we're looking forward to that one as well. So far, it has been all Taguig in this one. If Taguig does cruise away with this one, they're going to stay on top at 9 wins if they do get this. And Manila trying to get their second win here. They have this third quarter to work with, though. If you're Manila, you really want to adjust. You really want to get stops because, yes, they're scoring well, but they cannot allow Taguig to exchange buckets with them as well. So if Manila could get some stops here and pull off a quick 10-0 or 20-0 run, that would be big for them. But speaking of stops, that was a good stop there by Taguig. Offensive foul called there on Ecija with that elbow. So Manila, let's take a look at that one. Offensive foul, his second on Ecija, extending that elbow a little too much. Ball will go back to Manila. Taguig now going on that 1-2-2. So Taguig changing up their defense here. Coach Benito Victoria mixing things up. A while ago, Taguig had that high 2-2-1 defense. Right now for Taguig, it is a 1-2-2. Really changing things up here.
And that is the 15th foul for Taguig Generals.
Taguig now nearing the penalty. 7 to work with for Manila. LeBron, oh, that's good. Juanito LeBron now, 5 points here in the third. He's been finding his rhythm. Manila now stays with their 3-2. Good defense here. And they force Taguig to turn it over. So this is what I was talking about earlier. If you're Manila, you need to get stops. And you need to convert. Subrabas checking back in for Fidel Castro. 14 to work with on the clock for Manila. They go to the post to Arce. What will he do? Let the big man go to work. Ooh. Oh, almost. Good stop there for Taguig. Oh, good pass by Subrabas. And Ecija is fouled. So he will go to the line for 2. And Juanito Lebron, fourth on him already. He has to be careful. Rob Chua back in. He had a good first half, wanting to help Manila cut this lead. As Ecija is back at it at the line. You know, talking about Manila, they have to be able to take care of the rock better as well, because Taguig has been able to capitalize. 19 points now for Taguig, points off turnovers. So they want to be able to limit their turnovers, talking about Manila, and not allow Taguig to capitalize. It is now 37 points, the biggest lead for Taguig in this game. So Brabas almost loses it, gives it to Mayo. Gabiran. Is fouled, so good stop here so far for Manila. And Taguig is now in the penalty. So if you're Manila, this is good news, because you could score while the clock is stopped. So at the line, it is Mark Yu back at it. So Manila doing a good job forcing Taguig in the penalty. So this is a big chance for them to capitalize. 6 minutes is a lot of time to play. You just have to convert if you're Manila. And 1 for 2 for Mark Yu. Now we could slowly see Manila forcing the pressure on the guards of Taguig. Man to man for Manila now. So Brabas in and out. Good stop for Manila. Chance for them to run. Mark Yu. And he is fouled. Okay, so if you're Manila, this is a good sign, you know, able to draw some fouls early. Forcing Taguig in the penalty already. Korea to bring back guys like Agustin and Tansioko. As Mark Yu trying to go 1 for 2 at the foul line. Manila had a respectable outing in their recent match. They want to get another good one here. And can they come up with a miraculous comeback, talking about Manila? We have yet to see, as we are nearing the halfway point here in the third. Swing action for Taguig. They go to Tansioko. Passes it up. Subrabas unable to hit. Good stop for Manila. Chua, wide open lane. Attacks Mayo. 3-on-2 fast break. Mayo puts on the brakes. Oh, good defense. Mark Yu against Agustin. Meets him up top. And ooh, very physical on the air there. Blocking foul there is called on Jim Agustin. So, but signaling a challenge to Coach Benito Victoria and not letting that one slip. And they're contesting that one as we'll take a break.
As reviewed from the replay center, the challenge made by Taguig Generals was successful. No foul on JM Agustin. Retained possession, Manila MLB.
So, successful coach's challenge here. Let's take a look at that one. So, Mark Yu going for the drive, and yep, no foul called there. So, the referees retracting that one. Successful challenge for Coach Benito Victoria and the Taguig City Generals. Ball will go back to Taguig. Oh, ball will stay with Manila though. Yeah, no foul called. It will stay with Manila, but no foul called on Taguig. But ball does go back quickly to Taguig. And they put on the brakes. Good steal by Manila. It's too strong there. Still a 35-point lead. As you see, one of their main leaders, Harms. Harms Hui. He has 2 threes already in this game. Waiting to check back in as Mark Yu. He gets a big 3. That's his first of the game. Can Manila force a comeback slowly but surely here in the third? Or will Taguig continue to rally on? Completo. Attacks. A little too late on the shot clock though. Coach Benito Victoria not liking that one. He was a bit disappointed with that sequence for Taguig. Shot clock violation. Mark Yu gives it to Arce. Chua will thrive from deep. That's cash. Okay, Rob Chua now joining the party. 6-0 run for Manila. But that is quickly answered by JM Agustin with that blaze 3. Chua, no good. Coco, wide open. Short. And that forces Manila to call a timeout. It is a 28-point lead for Taguig. More action when we return. We got the NBL Youth local qualifying leg coming to you this 2026. It is now open for local organizers. So the young ones also showcasing their stuff. For interested parties, message the NBL FB page or contact the number on your screens. That is coming your way, the NBL Youth. And we bring you back to live action here in the NBL Pilipinas President's Cup Season 2025. Nico Aaron bringing you all the action as we open up the new year here in 2026 and the continuation of our season here in the President's Cup. Nico Aaron, your anchorman, bringing you our first game of what is expected to be a spectacular triple header here inside the Nagaño Gym at the rice capital of the Philippines, Nueva Ecija. Manila and Taguig going at it once again. For those of you just joining us, it has been all Taguig so far. They started off this game very strong in the first quarter and the second quarter as well. Taguig really dictating the pace, which is why the score is what it is. And coming off that big win they had recently, Taguig is on a +2 winning streak. They have been on fire so far coming off that loss from Kamsur. After that, Taguig looked like a completely different team. They looked like a much better team, a much sharper team. And not wanting, really turning the page on that one again, and now Taguig coming back sharper. And this team, Manila, on your screens, trying to get their second win of the tournament. They're trying to find their rhythm, and we know this team also showcasing their potential. David Completo with that Blaze 3 as we are nearing the 2-minute mark here in the third. Ball will stay with the Generals. Clock is at 14 for Manila rather. MLB with a baseline inbound. Mark you with the trigger. Del Carmen attacks the D. Almost. No good though. And look at this. Taguig still pushing the pace. Subrabas swings it. Coco wide open. In and out. And Taguig now with their biggest lead of the match. 38 big points already for the Taguig City Generals. And if there's one thing we know about this team, this is how they want to play basketball. Talking about the Taguig City Generals, they're known for their high-scoring, high-octane offense. And that is what they are showcasing in today's game. Taguig City Generals looking sharp as Rob Chua is at the free throw line. One of the steady players for the Manila MLB. Man-to-man still here for Manila. Forcing Taguig to really play fast here, putting a lot of pressure on the Generals. David Completo has also been scoring, and we are now at the 2-minute mark of the third quarter.
Foul on number 83.
Taguig now is in the penalty, so Manila really forcing them to play aggressive.
Shot clock 14 seconds.
14 to work with for Taguig. Subrabas, he wants to use the completo screen. He'll take a three. No good. Good pickup by Santos. And you know, this is what I love about Manila. They're not even looking at the score right now. For them, they're just going to keep on playing. JM Agustin is fouled, and that is why Rob Chua is back at the free throw line. So Manila now really doing a good job in terms of hustle. You know, they've been playing hard, still fighting for the possessions. And that's what you would want to see if you're the coaching staff. Harms Hui back in the game. He has 2 threes already. Talking about Harms Hui. Looking to continue that spark for Manila as they want to fight back in this. Rob Chua looking to go 2 for 2. He goes 1 for 2. Subrabas gives it to Coco. Oh, no good. Trying to find his rhythm again here in the second half. Coco Tansioko. As we have a foul on the floor. It's a pushing foul here. So, you know, Manila.
And that is the 15th foul for Manila.
15 foul for Manila.
MLB number 18, Dred Gatchalian for resentment to a call.
And Agustin is rewarded with 2 free throws.
2 free throws.
JM Agustin. Already with 6 points now for Taguig. Make that 7 for number 2. And JM Agustin, one of the hustle players here. Time to shine for JM. 31 big points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, plus 27. That was in their first meeting against Manila. Wow, those are good numbers for JM Agustin. This man is a very simple player, does the dirty work, but also plays efficiently. So, good numbers for the big man of Taguig, JM Agustin. Harms is guarded by Tansioko. Del Carmen will pull up. Oh, Encarnacion. Miri. Gatchalian rather. Subrabas. Wide open though.
Blaze 3, Harvey Subrabas.
Another Blaze 3 for Taguig. And Santos, goodbye on that one. Noel Santos. Back-to-back Blaze 3s for Taguig. Just when Manila was finding some momentum in their run, Taguig quickly answers. And speaking of quick answers, Rob Chua with a quick one. Back and forth we go. If you're Manila, you're doing a good job of scoring, but you just need to get stops. You cannot exchange buckets with Taguig. Subrabas inside. And David Completo takes Taguig to the 100-point mark here in the third quarter. Harms Hui. Cash money at the buzzer. 3-pointer for Harms. That's his third 3. And he wants to continue that momentum. Talking about Harms Hui. Big 3 for him. 3 threes already for him. Let's take a look at that one again. So good spurt here for Manila. The big man with a J. And then fast break for Taguig. David Completo making noise inside. Good connection right there from Subrabas. And then this 3-pointer for Harms. His third 3. And he's finding his rhythm here in the fourth quarter when we come back here in the NBL President's Cup.
Start the day with Guapo Essentials. Glutimax Men. Lakas makagwapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutimax Men Face and Body Bar. Glutimax Men. Lakas makagwapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% guapo vibes. Glutimax Men. Lakas makagwapo.
Action resumes here in your NBL Pilipinas President's Cup. It is the fourth quarter of action as we bring you Friday Hoops. My name is Nico Aaron, your anchorman, and I am more than thrilled to bring you all the action here in the NBL. As we open up quarter number 4, it is Taguig with a commanding 34-point lead over Manila MLB. And so far, Manila, though, with that good run to end the third quarter. After that, three-pointer by Harmon Hui. That long ranger to end the third quarter for Manila. So, can they trim down this 37-point deficit established by Taguig? Or will the Taguig City Generals cruise their way to win number 9? We have the entire quarter number 4 to find out. If you're Taguig, you do not want to let this lead slip, because one thing with Manila, they know how to come back. And Mike Sampurna, another end one bucket. That's his second of the game. After this miss, Mike Sampurna with the rebound. And he gets that one to go. The returning Mike Sampurna. Speaking with him earlier, is very happy to be back. And he embraces that Taguig City Generals jersey once again on their hunt for that championship. Noel Santos trying to get that quick steal. LeBron. And tries to get in. Ball will stay with Manila. And LeBron, though, also playing well. He had that good third quarter where he had 5 points. 14 to work with. Make that 10 for Manila. They go to their big. Oh, good defense by Taguig. Foul on the floor. And Harms was asking for it. He said he was wide open there on the corner. Blocking foul called on David Completo. Second foul on him. Lead is still 30 though for Taguig, as Luciana checks back in for David Completo. Good outing for Completo. Well-deserved breather. Harmon, he's defended there. Trying to create space. And a 3-second violation. This is one thing if you're Manila you need to improve on. Yes, you're scoring, but they also need to limit the turnovers, because Taguig now has 25 big points off of Manila's turnovers. So they want to limit that. Del Carmen all the way. That's good. Basket counts for him. And one. Mike Del Carmen taking it straight to the hole, beating the defenders. But Manila will need more of that from him and the rest of their key players if they want to inch back in this one.
The foul after the basket on number 12, Mike Sampurna, second.
Foul on Mike. Mike Sampurna. It is still a 38-point lead here in the fourth quarter. And if Taguig wins this, they will go up to 9-1. They will continue their winning streak. Their 2-game winning streak will become a 3-game winning streak. And for Manila, they will go at Another loss there, but Manila already has a win, so they want to get win number 2. Talking about Manila on the hunt here, trying to regain that momentum. A respectable performance in the recent game, as our referees are monitoring something here, trying to get the call right. So to everyone just joining us, thank you so much. You're watching us on Aleo Channel 23 and on all the social media platforms of the NBL Pilipinas. It is the continuation of our President's Cup season 2025. In a brand new year of 2026, we continue the hoops. Basketball never stops here. Of course, we have NBL Youth. We have the WNBL coming your way. The women are also going to make their mark in February, so a lot to look forward to here. Harms trying another one, too strong that time. Fast break chance for Taguig. Santos is fouled, the big man really running the paint, and he is rewarded with 2 free throws. Another trip at the line. Noel Santos, another key player for Taguig off the bench. And speaking of bench, Taguig already has 53 big bench points. So that's a huge mark. And Noel, yeah, he knows. 33 points, 14 of 14 field goals, 5 blaze threes, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Wow. What stands out to me there? The 5 blaze threes. That's impressive for Noel Santos. It really shows the big man. He also runs the floor, so that's a good sign for him. And now it is Taguig establishing 106 big points already. John Davidson scores for Manila. Mike trying to answer quickly. Chua on the run. Gives it to Harms. He'll try again. Almost. Good rebound. Oh, good connection. Del Carmen gets it back. Rob Chua to Mike Del Carmen. Good find there. Lead is still at 34 though for Taguig. 106 points already. And slowly but surely, this game looks like it will go Taguig's way. Mark Yu checking back in. And for those of you just joining us, do not go anywhere because after this, we still have a lot more action coming your way. It is the Quezon City Enforcers taking on the Camsur Express after this one. And then at 7 o'clock, we got the Pangasinan Asinderos taking on the home team, the Granary Buffaloes of Nueva Ecija. So a lot of NBL action still here in your Friday triple header. Do not go anywhere. We're just getting started. Del Carmen to Harmon. Too strong. And ball will stay with Manila. And Manila MLB.
17 seconds to shoot.
This team has a lot of potential. It's just more of really polishing on those habits and those minor mistakes in the game, limiting their turnovers. But overall, if this team could get it together, talking about Manila MLB, it's a good team. A lot of potential for Manila MLB. Luciana is called for his second foul. Fourth team foul. Shot clock at 14. Harmon, another 3. Almost. Chance to run. And Azares says goodbye. Wide open on that Blaze 3. Lead is back to 34 for Taguig. Mike Sampurna, quick answer. Back-to-back Blaze 3s for Taguig. So it was Juanito Lebron scoring for Manila. And then Mike Sampurna with a quick answer for the Taguig City Generals. And another one. Azares. A blaze 3. 3 consecutive blaze 3s for Taguig. Azares. Short. Good rebound for Mark Yu. He wants to run. Wide open. Harmon Hui. A little short. And Taguig wanting to slow things down. Rusiana. Azares. That's good. Chris Azares. His first 3 of the game. And now Taguig, the number 1 ranked team, is at 118 big points. This is actually one of their highest scoring games of the season. Talking about the Taguig City Generals, 118 points. And a timeout called by Manila MLB. We'll be back for more action here in quarter number 4. We bring you the NBL Youth National Finals coming to you this February 2026. So look forward to that. That is the young ones showcasing what they got here. The National Finals of the NBL Youth coming to you this February 2026. So a lot of basketball coming your way here in the NBL in February. So NBL Youth Finals and then the WNBL also in February. So a lot of hoops to look forward to. And speaking of hoops, we bring you back to live action here in the quarter number 4. Nico Aaron, your anchorman this entire afternoon as we bring you our first of 3 games here in your NBL President's Cup Season 2025 triple header. We are here at the Nagaño Gymnasium, the beautiful rice capital of the Philippines, Taguig City. And not a good sequence there. Coach Benito Victoria not liking that sequence from his players there. That miscue. Mark Yu finds Chua inside. Mark Yu for 3. Cash. Money. For Mark Yu. Manila now at the 80-point mark, but they still have a big 38-point deficit to work with. Mike Del Carmen, his 4th foul. Mark Yu with that 3-pointer there. That is his 10th point now for Mark Yu. Make that 17 rather for Mark Yu in double digits for Manila MLB. He is the only player in double digits for Manila. Talking about Mark Yu. Fast break chance for Manila. Del Carmen capitalizes. Blaze 3 for Manila. That's a good sign for them. Is it too late for them, or do they have another run left in them for Manila? Can they trim down this lead? Natividad uses the glass. And Natividad. Oh, in and out. And it all the way, no one guarding Subrabas. Blaze 3-pointer all by himself. 123 points for the #1 ranked team, Taguig City Generals. One of their highest scoring outputs this season. LJ Mayo, one of the leaders for Taguig, of course. You have Mike Sampurna as well. Him, Mayo, Tansioko, Completo, the key cogs for Taguig. Of course, Edsel Galoy not suiting up for Taguig. But so far, no Galoy, no problem for the Generals. They've been able to manage the fort. As Rob Chua goes 1 for 2 on that one. Subrabas getting physical with Harms. Uh-oh. Oh. We have some physicality here. Harms not liking that bump from Subrabas.
Number 85, hard squeeze.
Pushing foul is called on Harms. Let's take a look at that. Subrabas just... Oh! And Harms standing his ground.
18 to shoot.
Harms Hui not liking that one from Subrabas. Referee's doing a good job of easing the tension. We do not want any fights. Yu swings it. Rob Chua wide open. No good. Natividad. Inside, LJ Mayo. Goodbye. This is now the biggest lead for Taguig at 40 points. As Taguig slowly but surely cruising themselves to win number 9 as their winning streak continues. Mayo, he'll try a 3. No good. Mark Yu to Del Carmen. Good connection. Might just be a little too late for Manila. 3 minutes remaining here in the 4th. Sampurna. Subrabas doesn't want to take it. He's wide open. In and out. You have to appreciate the effort of Manila though. Still fighting for every possession. As Mike Sampurna. Good day for him. Balanced attack for Taguig. Harms Hui. He has 3 threes already in this tournament, talking about Harmond of Manila. Another fast break. And another place 3 for Manila. And that forces Manila to talk things over as the lead is now at 130 for Taguig. We bring you the WNBL Rising Stars 18 under and 25 under. Women's Hoops launching this February. Yan ang liga ng atletang Pilipina as women are set to make her story. That is coming to you this February, the WNBL. Wow, personally, I'm excited for that one because women's basketball does deserve the spotlight. And being an athlete myself, it's great to see fellow athletes showcasing their skills, especially the women. So that is something to look forward to in February. As We return to action here
RB Supremas
in the fourth quarter. It is all Taguig as they are cruising to another victory. Nico Aaron, your anchorman this afternoon in our Friday triple header here in the NBL President's Cup. And thank you to everyone joining us. What a game we have here. Manila showing spurts of fight, playing with a lot of heart.
2 minutes.
But Taguig just too hot to handle. Talking about the number 1 ranked Taguig City Generals. From start to finish, dictating how this game will go. As they cruise to win number 9. Taguig will go up to 9-1. Mike Sampurna. Stolen here by Manila. Natividad gets it back. LJ Mayo. You know, you gotta appreciate the effort of Manila though. Manila, despite, you know, they know this game is not gonna go their way. I like the effort that Manila's players are still showing. Playing with a lot of heart, a lot of effort. And still playing till the buzzer. So that's a good sign for Manila. You're playing until the final buzzer here. But it has been all Taguig from start to finish. No Galoy, no problem. Well-balanced attack for the Generals. As they will pick up win number 9. And their winning streak will continue. Mike Sampurna doing the dirty work. Picking it up there. Mark Yu, the only player in Manila for double digits for him. But they will have to try better next time as Taguig is on a 3-game winning streak ever since that loss against Kamsur. The Taguig City Generals have looked sharper, have looked better, and retain that number 1 spot.
24-second shot clock violation.
24-second shot clock for Taguig though. Not realizing the time on that one. Coach Benito scratching his head. But I guess for them it's fine. They still pick up the victory. Harmon Hui, he'll try another one. Oh! Oh! A little flex on Supravas. He says too small on him. That's the 4-3 for Harms. 4-3 for Harmon Hui. He says, I want to have the last say on you. And never too late to launch another one. Another 3-pointer for Harmon. And he says, too small. And let me remind you, with that physicality with Supravas earlier, he says, I want to have the last say. But it is the Taguig City Generals picking up win number 9 after a dominant performance from them and our best player of the game. You gotta give a salute. Mike Sampurna coming back stronger than ever. 22 points, 11 rebounds, a double-double for our enlisted Philippine Army personnel who's also suiting up for Taguig. So salute to you, sir. 22 big points, leading Taguig to a 139-94 victory. They pick up win number 9. Taguig City Generals, too hot to handle here. They go up to 9-1 as Manila will live to fight another day. Today it is Taguig with a complete outing as we take a look at our smart powered up plays all throughout this game in that first quarter. Taguig dictating the pace early. Coco Tansioko with 2 threes in that first. And Taguig really showing how much they want to dictate the pace. But Manila staying within striking distance though. Rob Chua and Mark Yu alongside Harmon Hui contributing for Manila. But Taguig just having an answer. 35-17 in quarter number 2. It was more of the number 1 ranked team Taguig showcasing their dominance and their depth. Guys like Natividad and David Completo also contributing. Well-balanced offense here. Sampurna starting off hot. That's where they established that 76-point outing. And in the third quarter, it's just Taguig continuing their offensive arsenal. Talking about the Taguig City Generals. But Manila doing a good job of answering though. Just the blaze threes for Taguig in that third quarter. They were staggering. Harmon Hui, he has 4 threes here. But Taguig just able to create that gap already. 100 points in the third quarter. And that quarter number 4, it was just guys like Mike Sampurna and the rest of the Taguig City Generals continuing their dominance as they take win number 9. Manila had that run in the fourth, trying to trim down that lead, but Taguig just cooling the gas and really widening the gap. And that is why that is your final score, 139-94. Taguig taking win number 9. As those were our smart powered up plays. So stay tuned because we bring you game number 2 in our NBL Friday Hoops.
Start the day with Guapo Essentials. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% guapo vibes. Glutamax Men. Lakas makagwapo.